What are you playing game-wise?
I'm actually finishing up Diablo. I didn't play it when it came out on the I didn't play it when it came out on the PC or the PlayStation. I tried it briefly, but I'm going through the story now on the Switch.
You doing hardcore?
No, but I am on the hardest difficulty that's not hardcore.
Okay.
So
I can give you credit for that.
I'm sorry. Does that meet your approval?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Actually I don't care, but like my brother would always give me shit about like playing any of the Diablo games where I'm like I'm playing I got this level. He's like, "Are you playing a hardcore mode?" No? He's like, "You're not playing."
You're not living, man.
That's nothing. Because he'd have all, he doesn't play as much now, but like he played way more than me. So he would be more advanced with his hardcore characters, but at the same time, like every now and then, like I'd see him like pacing. This was back when we lived in like Frisco, and he'd just be like angry, like pacing outside next to our pool, smoking a cigarette. I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Dude, I died." And he's like pissed off about like losing a character that he'd been working on for like 3-4 weeks.
I'm not about permanently losing. No, I'm good.
It's too much for you.
I didn't do it one time.
Yeah,
because I was like, I play this game way too much and put way too many hours to lose this character. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about the Dark Souls games and everything, but losing everything permanently and having to restart that's rough. That's really rough. Yeah. I've been playing Skyrim though. I know that doesn't surprise like anybody here, but I found that the transmute spell, which I don't know how I didn't know about this before, but it allows you to change like ore, like iron ore into silver, and then silver into gold. So I'm literally like,
so you're an alchemist?
I'm an alchemist, dude. I'm running around like as an alchemist. So I'm just running around. I'm buying like iron ore from whoever, and I'm going like, mining it myself, and then I'm transmuting into turning it into gold eventually, and then like making jewelry out of it. So I got like crazy rich like shortly after I started the character.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Like running around with like a giant two-handed sword, because I never do that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to play a mage. I'm not going to play a thief. Thief's like what I usually do, like a thief assassin. Yeah. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what I never do. I'm going to play a melee character. And because their melee system sucks.
Yeah, I'm all ranged all the time.
Yeah, their melee system sucks. So I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it out. And it's still not good. I mean, it's gratifying. Like taking a sword and just like running someone through it and like picking them up, like that's cool, but you can only watch that animation so many times where you're like, I get it, like it's a crit, okay, whatever. That's what I've been playing though.
Also playing Stardew Valley, or played, past tense, I played Stardew Valley for about 2 hours and I'm done.
Yeah, I can't.
My wife put about 60 or 70 in that
really?
game, so.
Yeah. Like I kind of get it, and I can understand how it would be appealing. I'm not interested.
It's a turn your brain off game, like, and I say that in the nicest way possible, in terms of like she played that game in like a relaxing sense, I think.
Yeah, I play Minecraft
where
that way.
You just farm, like that's what you're doing, like you're just doing your stuff, trying to get your relationship on. She put a lot of time into that game.
I mean, that's kind of what I did with Minecraft, so I can't really judge on that. But I've not gotten into it. Oh, I played more Soma on PS4 and played Celeste, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, it's free right now, by the way, on your Games with Gold. Yeah,
Xbox.
Yeah, couldn't remember which one it was on, but yeah, Games with Gold. So it's free right now. But if you don't have Games with Gold, I encourage you to pick it up on Switch or wherever you want. It's everywhere.
Definitely.
I've been playing a lot of indie stuff to start the new year. I discovered a page on Twitter /blog called the Indie Gamer Chick, and she's been giving out a lot of codes. But she also started something really cool that I put on our TWIOCH Facebook page, where the first Friday of every month, the idea is that you go to your digital store of choice and you pick a game that you've never heard of. I can hear myself through somebody's speaker. It's gone now, I think. So you go to the digital store, you pick a game you've never heard of, and you play it, and then you talk about it online using hashtag IndieSelect. So I did that. I went on the PSN store. I found a game called Flywrench for 69 cents.
Oh, yeah.
And it turned out it was the guy who made Nidhogg and Nidhogg 2 made this game called Flywrench a couple years ago. Has some of the best music that I've ever heard in a video game. It's like this weird platforming. It's not platforming, but it reminded me of Celeste in the fact that if you die, which you're going to die a lot, you instantly start over in that same frame, and you keep going through that frame until you beat that frame.
Okay.
So I picked that up last Friday for the first Friday of 2019, and I put like 5 or 6 hours into it that day. I got my 69 cents worth.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's crazy. Like I view it as like $1 an hour is a good value to me. I mean, because that's a better value than like going to the movies. So yeah, if a game's $5 and I get 10 hours out of it, I'm like, oh, that was a really good deal. But yes, that's a crazy good deal.
So that's going to be something that I'm going to be doing every Friday, and I'll make sure I'll be putting it up on the Facebook page. Feel free to participate if you'd like. Otherwise, you could live vicariously through me. I picked up a bunch of random other indie games, and they're all stuff that I'd never heard of, and I'll probably never play again, but they were, enjoyable.
Speaking of online communities playing games, did you guys hear about Rami Ismail's meditation games initiative?
No.
Negative.
Okay, so Rami Ismail's the guy. He did. He's done a bunch of smaller, interesting games. But one of the things that he likes to do is he goes out and he kind of gets indie groups together and does stuff. And so the client, I tweeted it out earlier this week, but you download the client and it preloads the games for that month. And the games are like really, really, really tiny projects just for free. The games are supposed to last you maybe 5-10 minutes. And it's just kind of a concept piece. And some of them have been interesting. Some of them have been strange. The music has been consistently varied enough that it's kept me interested. But yeah, it's just this little thing where different indie devs, some of whom I've heard of, most of whom I haven't, are making these little projects that are just for a couple of minutes entertainment.
I think that's cool, and it also allows you to really experiment and do something that you may not invest a lot of time in. A developer may not invest a lot of time in because there may be not a market for it, or it's not, it's not the right category, or it's not going to be able to be fleshed out into a full game. This person could just say, hey, this would be fun, this would be funny, or whatever it is. Like I really dig that.
And since you mentioned as far as like the music and stuff being varied, I realized through playing like 4 or 5 indies in the last week, if you put a pretty decent soundtrack in your game, there's a good chance that I'm going to at least put some time into it. And I never realized that about myself, how much I really like some of these games soundtracks, because most of the time I'm focused more on like the gameplay of it. But things with like Flywrench, I ended up playing for 5 hours, and it's an extremely frustrating game, but the music is just so hooked on you that you keep going. And then I played another game called The Moose Man, which was about Russian mythology.
Interesting.
And again, just really epic music where the gameplay is extremely simple. It's like a side-scrolling adventure game, but the music hooked me and the visuals hooked me so much that I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'll finish it.
Nice.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So let us know in the comments what you're playing and what you'd like to see us play more of. Is it PC games or VR? Let us know in the comments, and we'll maybe entertain that. But let us know what you're playing as well.
Do you have a VR?
Yeah, I have PlayStation VR.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's fun.
Is it more Skyrim?
Probably.
I have Skyrim VR.
I'm sure you do.
It's interesting.
I want to play some Beat Saber.
Beat Saber, yeah.
I almost bought a PSVR just to play Beat Saber.
Job Simulator is fun on there. But Arkham, the Batman Arkham, whatever it is, VR, it's the best. It's the best. I just want to be Batman in every game.
Well, yeah. Have you tried Tetris Effect?
No, I haven't played that.
Okay. I would encourage you to at least look into it.
It just needs to be cheap.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know why it's $40, man. Like, I wanted to buy it without the PSVR because you can play it without it, and I heard it holds up outside of VR, and it's just still fun and again excellent music.
What
and
is
it's
it?
Tetris.
$40?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, Tetris has
Like
been
it's been the same since 1985. So, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Did I tell you about the soccer VR game that I played?
No. Is it one
Don't
of the
kick your dog while you play it.
The headbutting one?
Yes, it is. It's called Headmaster, which I thought was going to be something else. Like, I guess it could have been called Head Game.
Cool. That was me being childish.
No, I guess it could have been called Head Game.
I mean,
but yeah. If you want to be
Sorry.
the headmaster, you really got to put in the effort.
It's a PG show.
It is a PG show, but yeah, you.
and we're not explicitly saying any of the.
No,
things.
you're doing a header. You're hitting the ball with your head. So I'm playing VR, and I'm just doing this.
You could stop that.
yeah, nobody. No. Cool.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching This Week in Our Collective Heads. Subscribe over here and click the bell, and that way you'll know about any new videos that we put up, because we put up a lot of gameplay, a lot of stories from games and stuff like that, and gameplay is down here.
Yeah, and you got more editorials and news stuff down here. Check it out.